This is a breaking news alert from 24-Hour News 8.
We have breaking news. A Wyoming homicide leads to a chase on a busy Grand Rapids freeway and a dramatic ending, all caught on camera.
Police spent much of the morning searching for 33-year-old Adam Nolan, who was wanted in connection to a homicide in the Creekside Mobile Estates off Clyde Park in Wyoming.
Our Skycam captured the moment that it all ended on the S-curve on US-131 in downtown Grand Rapids. The suspect runs across the freeway, a police cruiser hits him, and then officers run to his aid. We edited out the moment of impact. This is the aftermath.
This all unfolded about 90 minutes ago. Northbound US-131 remains closed at Franklin Street and likely will for some time.
Our crews have been working this story all morning long to keep you updated on air and at woodtv.com.
And we have live team coverage beginning with 24-Hour News 8's Heather Walker. She's live near the S-curve where this all came to a dramatic end. Heather?
Yeah, we have a good view of where this chase all ended. Take a look just to the left of me. You can still see the suspect's truck on the highway. It's that black truck with red stripes. It's parked on northbound US 131 near the S-curve in Grand Rapids. And we spoke to witnesses in this building that looks out over the highway. They tell us the first thing they heard was the screeching of car tires, and you can actually still see some of those lines from tire marks on that highway there. Next, they said they saw the suspect actually get out of his truck on foot with a gun in his hands, pointing it at officers. Then they heard shots fired. Next thing they know, they saw a law enforcement car actually hit that suspect. He flew through the air, landing on the highway, and he was taken away in an ambulance. His condition is unknown at this time, but if you take a look just below the highway, there is actually a second scene that just formed in the last few minutes. Officers have been looking on the ground in this area, and we captured on our camera what appears to be some shell casings from a gun. So obviously they're going to look at those, see if they match the gun that they saw in the suspect's hand. And this area of 131, US 131 northbound, is still shut down. So you want to avoid this area. As you can see, it's very active. We have Grand Rapids Police out here along with Wyoming because, of course, this all started in Wyoming. They got a call that there was a man who murdered someone there. They went out on that call, and that's when they ended up in this pursuit that ended them here on US 131. And we were actually on the highway when officers came screeching by, lights and sirens. We saw about 10 law enforcement vehicles. And this highway, I have to tell you, it was a busy time. This was right around, I would say, 10:30 this morning, and packed with people. So thankfully, no one else hurt in this incident. As far as we know so far, no other reports of any injuries. It could have ended much, much worse. So we're going to stay out here on scene. We're continuing to talk to witnesses. Oh, and you know what? We did speak to someone also in another building that kind of looks over this highway. Hear what they had to say. Take a listen.
My colleagues heard the gunshots, and so we're trying to get people away from the window to make sure everybody was safe.
Yeah, as you can hear, some scary moments for everyone, but we are going to continue to stay on scene. We'll bring you updates as they become available. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Heather Walker, 24-Hour News 8.
Heather, thank you. Our live team coverage continues right now.
24-Hour News 8's Barton Dieters joins us now live from the scene of the homicide, which is Creekside Mobile Estates in Wyoming. Barton?
Well, right, we've been out here all morning. Police got this call sometime after 9 a.m. this morning. I'm going to step aside and let you see what's happening here right now as I tell you what we've seen here. Police got out here to find a person dead in one of the trailers here just to the north of where we are. Police have then blocked it off. They've been in and out of here. Curiously, we saw several animal control vehicles, county animal control vehicles, come in and out of here. We're told by a neighbor that the house where this happened at, there was a man, a woman, and 2 children who lived there. Sometime around 10:30 or so, police cars began streaming out of here at a high rate of speed, heading toward 131 here north. The police chase ensued there, chasing that black truck. They went up and down. They were in 60th and Kalamazoo at one point before finally getting on the highway there, and we saw that crash there near Franklin Street. Now, here's what we know about the person they took into custody, 33-year-old Adam Nolan. He's a West Side resident. He has a long history of assault going back to 2007. We don't know what the condition of the suspect is right now, and we're not aware of any charges. We're waiting for police to let us know when they'll be holding a press conference to give us more information on this. For a short time here, schools were locked down, but that's over with now, and now we just await to hear more from police about what happened here, what's the connection between the alleged suspect and the victim here, and we'll stay on it here and at the scene there at on 131. Live in Wyoming, Barton Dieters, 24-Hour News 8.
Okay, Barton, thank you. The entire incident has caused some major traffic problems in Grand Rapids.
24-Hour News 8's Tom Hillen has a look at that angle. Tom?
Yeah, Emily and Sue, this is where the freeway is shut down. Northbound US 131 at Franklin. You can obviously see traffic right now at a dead stop for those that have been caught in this. Your best bet right now is to exit at 36th Street and take Division in. Now, obviously, Division has an overload of traffic as well as a result of this, but right now you can at least get to 36th Street before traffic comes to a halt. This is what northbound US 131 looks like at Hall Street, so you can see traffic hardly moving at all. We don't know how long the freeway will be shut down, but it's safe to assume for quite some time as police continue their investigation. Of course, we will let you know as soon as they have reopened it. Emily?
Okay, Tom. Well, we will continue to keep you updated on this breaking news all day long. For those of you watching on WXSP right now, we will return you to regular programming.